All right, guys, so I'm standing with John right here at SecondHand Seranade. He just got done playing on stage over here at the Pure Volume indoor stage in Austin, Texas. John, how was it? How'd it go?
It was great, man. I mean, it was what I was expecting, and that's all good things, man. I mean, everything going on here in Austin is just, it's nuts, and it's just great to see. I mean, it's a big eclectic mix of like fans and industry guys, and just and everything in between. So I mean, but everybody kind of lets their hair down, and gets a little wild here. So it's fun, man.
So you started off MySpace. You were on MySpace for a while, and you were on the acoustic charts. And then you happened to get on a label. What was the label you got on, and how did that all work out?
Well, I everything just kind of happened organically. Like it wasn't really planned, and I mean, I hooked up with a manager. He was actually just going to be helping me out, in any way he could, and things worked really well with us, and so I ended up, signing him on as my manager. And I mean, from there, it just kind of went up. We had lots of label meetings, just using, the album that I had out, Awake, and it seemed to get a really good response from everyone. And I ended up signing with this company called Glassnote, who's kind of headed by this guy Daniel Glass, who was the president of Universal and EMI. He was the president of Chrysalis Records, and he did a lot of stuff. I mean, this guy's he's as good as it gets when it comes to the industry, and so and I mean, he's kind of basing his company on me. Like he really believes in my music, and I couldn't be happier with who I chose. And we're kind of run through ILG East West, in the Warner Group, and so I mean we have lots of support. We have everything we need to do, but I kind of want to go about things the indie way. I want to get out there to as many people as possible, but I want to make it real. I want to touch fan by fan and take it that way. I don't want to go straight to radio with a pop single and wither out. I'm here for the long run. I'm here for a career.
You're definitely doing it. Now the song, the single "Vulnerable," you actually shot a music video for that, and the director you're working with, he did stuff like with Eminem and like some other top artists. How was that?
That was.
And what was it like also with the pictures and the whole layout? Just what was the experience in general?
It was surreal. To tell you the truth, like, my wife was actually, she took part in the video. She's in the music video with me, which is like, another thing. It's like, why get actors, actresses when you can just do the real thing? And I mean, it was just such a, it was so laid back. But the funny thing is, like, we ended up shooting the video at this huge, giant mansion in the, Hollywood Hills. Like, but it was completely empty. And so it was like, the whole video has this amazing kind of cool, like, dark feel to it. And I mean, just, it kind of takes you through a story. It takes you through the whole feeling of the song. And it was just kind of crazy because we were expecting, like 5 crew members, the director, us at this, regular place. And we ended up coming into this, like, palace with, like, 30 crew members and, like, semi-trucks. And so it was kind of a wild thing for me. And I can't wait to do it again. And every day, doing this, it's a surprise. And it's just amazing.
Now I heard your wife actually encouraged you to pursue singing. Is that true? Or is that just some hearsay?
No, that's true. I mean, to an extent, she. Well, I played bass at the time, and I was kind of going through like a dry spell, as far as bands go, and I was just like, just not doing anything for a while. And I met her, and we started dating, and she wanted me to play her stuff. I wanted to, show her that I'm a musician. That's what I do, and she kind of, said, play me something. Can't do it on a bass. It's not so romantic. And I just said, I'll pick up a guitar, start learning some stuff. And so, I mean, I think the first song I learned on guitar was Out of Reach, this Get Up Kids song. Great song. And, I mean, from there I just started, playing other songs that I liked and eventually started writing my own.
Right on. So, does your wife go with you when you're going on tour and stuff? Is she next to your side when your son as well?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, it's on and off. I mean, depending on the tour. Like, this next upcoming tour that I'm taking, she's gonna do pretty much the California dates with me, and the kids might come for part of it too. And so that's gonna be. I mean, it's amazing. Anytime I can be with her doing, this, it's great because I mean, she's totally, in this world with me. I mean, it's just me. It's always just been me in my living room writing songs, recording, and typing away on MySpace, and she's just kind of been there through the whole process. And I mean, it was great doing the video with her. It's great when she goes out with me, and I mean, I just can't wait to see what the future holds.
Right on. And also, you were just playing, and your string broke on your guitar, but you stuck through it and you did it. I mean, I don't know. That's just me. That was just awesome. That was just sick. But upcoming tour. Where are you going from here?
I'm going from here. I'm going. I'm starting down in San Diego and moving all the way up California. I'm going with this band. We're co-headlining with Monty R.I., which is an awesome band. I mean, I'm actually probably going to be meeting him here at South by Southwest for the first time. I talked to him on the phone a little bit, and they're great guys. And we actually we have some really cool plans. We might do like a collaboration on stage where like when they're doing the we're going to switch off headlining like every other night type of thing. And so when they're headlining, I'm going to help them out with one of their songs. And when I'm headlining, the band will help me out on one of my songs. So it's going to be kind of a crazy, wild thing that I really haven't gotten into, but I'm totally looking forward to it. And we're going to be visiting a few fans' houses. It's dubbed the Couch Tour, and so I mean it's going to be pretty cool. Like right before the show, we'll head to some lucky fans, I guess lucky, whatever. It's some fans' house, and we're just going to hang out for a while. And they'll have their friends. We'll play a few songs and head to the show. So.
That's cool because you don't see a lot of bands do that type of stuff, and so by doing that, that's just I don't know. That's really cool. You don't see many people do that, and it shows your personality as well too.
Yeah.
Not many bands would do that type of thing.
Yeah,
but
well, I mean, the main thing for me is everything about me is very, very personal. Everything about my live show is personal. I'm never gonna, no matter how big or how small, a place like this or like Bamboozle, but I'll still go around and I'll spend all day talking to fans, and it's just it's amazing to me that they want to talk to me. It's amazing that I have supporters like this and people that really care about my music and what I'm doing, and I'm always going to do it. I mean, as much as I can, and sometimes I can't get to everyone. Same thing with like MySpace and emails and stuff. I can't get back to everybody, but I do spend a lot of time doing that. And it's hard sometimes because some fans feel neglected if I don't get back to them, and I don't want them to feel like that because I'm really trying, and I wish I could talk to every one of them personally because I really appreciate what they're doing for me.
I'd say something to your fans right now that are watching.
You guys, I couldn't do this without you. I will never be able to do it without you. When as far as this goes, labels, agents, managers, all that. It matters, but the only people that are going to, make me successful and get my music out to more people is you. And I mean, so please keep doing what you're doing, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing. But you guys are the best, and I owe this pretty much all to you.
Right on, man. Well, I mean, you're doing good. You got a lot of stuff coming up, so congratulations.
Yeah, one more thing, actually. We just got, Discover and Download on MTV, so that's a huge deal for me. And I mean, among other things, I'm being featured on Yahoo Who's Next and AOL Breakers, and I just everything's like way over my head. So I'm just having fun going with it, and just trying to take it one step at a time. And thank you for taking the time to sit with me and do this. So
it was great. It was a pleasure.
It was my
nice
pleasure, man.
All right, so we're gonna go hit the MySpace right now. I know both of us are like figuring out if we got our messages or friend requests, so we're gonna go check that out. synthesisradio.net. Peace.